Tinubu supporters have called Tinubu to caution Keyamo because the manner at which he defends Tinubu is so ridiculous. Even if you are lying to the people, no matter how you are supporting or the supporters are saying it, oh, this man is defending their candidates or their fan, if you want to put it that way. They know that some things are not true. There are some things that are so shameful that no, this is not it. It's just like the way Keyamo has been going and be dishing out lies, kuro lies, and by the time he's being caught, he will be shouting on top of his voice. Go and check most of his interviews with all these journalists. Once they put some things to him, he will begin to say, no, 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 no. You are trying to deceive Nigerians. One of the cases was when he talked about the food prices in Nigeria, saying that Buhari has done well, and of course that this man will continue from there, which they have been singing all along. Tinubu is going to continue from them because he has to lead that foundation that Tinubu will follow or continue with the legacy of Buhari, which they have been saying, and Nigerians are saying, if you want us to continue with this legacy, that means it's a no, 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 no for us. But you see some people to come and defend it. And he was talking about the food prices that Buhari has done where there's enough food in the country, everything is okay, but just that because of a war, Ukraine-Russian war has been a barrier. And the journalist asked him, what about our local rice? What about our tomatoes? Those ones are not imported here, but why are they so expensive? Even before this Ukraine and Russia was started, it has always been. Before COVID-19 came, because all of a sudden they will not tell you it is a global thing. Oh, before 2019, before the pandemic came, we experienced the pandemic. We had recession in 2016. We came up board on in 2015. In 2016, we went on recession. We've gone on recession for 2 times. Now, at the end of the day, where is Nigeria? They will not tell you it is not their fault. Now, it's not saying, oh, hey, the local things, he was not telling the journalists that the journalists should not deceive Nigerians, that he was trying to deceive Nigerians. No, they put up an argument that you brought that the reason why some things are expensive because Buhari has done well in terms of agriculture, but other areas that Nigerians are experiencing food inflation is because of Russia and Ukraine war. But those locally produced rice here, they've been expensive, not even now. Russia Ukraine war started last year. No, not even last year. This year, self. It started this year. And they will now want to say that is the reason why some things are not just working. He started accusing the journalist that journalist is trying to, or the presenter or interviewer, if I want to put it, was to deceive Nigerians, as if Nigerians do not even know what is happening. Because the man was telling him that this Ukraine war you are talking about, the masses do not see it in their day-to-day living because the locally produced products here are so expensive. Why is this? He was just giving all manner of excuses. The same Keyamo saying that during PDP time or during Goodluck Jonathan's time that crude of oil, barrel of oil that was produced was 700,000. The guy said, no, the journalist said, you can't say that. As at that time, Nigeria was producing 1,000, 1.9 million barrel, not 700,000. You can see, and this man will just be saying some lies, some things. And to them, they think that they are marketing their candidates, but you are demarketing him. And that is why some of them, it's not that everybody you can just deceive. It's not everybody. Even if you are trying to defend me, there are some things you say, I will not know that, no, this is not it. I know that this is not true. You are just trying to make up some things. Some of them still have sense that this thing is getting out of hand. I'm just trying to bring us some of the reasons why they are calling for his sack, or he needs to be looked into. Hmm? It needs to be looked into before they will think that they are doing the man good. But in the recent, you are even making people to question your integrity and that of the man that you are even defending. Well, I think it is going to be a plus. Since it's coming from them, it's going to be a plus to other parties. Let them continue to dish out wrong things. Let them continue to tell lies to the people because they believe that some people will not just some people just take everything hook, line, and sinker. They don't even want to try to look at some things objectively. Oh, because this is my supporter, this is the person I'm supporting. No matter what, let's continue, let's leave that. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But those are the small, small things that they are building, that it will get to a stage, you will not be able to curtail them. That's it. You'll not be able to curtail them. Some people already believe that the situation of Nigeria is just it is out of God's will. Let's continue to be praying. Let's continue to be hoping it will be better. This idea of a hoping, I saw one video of a man who was accusing Adeboye because Adeboye was, you know, the manner at which people even reason. You'll be wondering, lies have become norm in this country. The man was like, Adebo, you are telling Nigerians to be praying, or you are telling Christians to be praying, that the reason why the country is the way the country is as a result of Christians not doing their bit in what we say because they are not praying enough. And the man said, how can you tell us to be praying? You have been praying, 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 praying. Even countries that are not praying, they are doing things where there are some things that is not all about prayer. There are some things you need to do. Like Bible says, if you don't work, you will not eat. There's no work, there's no food for a lazy man. But some people just believe that you have to be praying, you have to pray it out. You have to faith some things. No, like I've always said, God has his own responsibility and he has given us some of the responsibilities. But we always try to take the responsibilities back to God. And that's how you see prayer, 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 prayer. It's not working. Faith without work is dead. But they will be quoting some things out of context. In fact, once you do you do normal, you do the right thing, and you use prayer to back it up, you are the best. You are the best because God Himself must work on something. So the man was saying, "Oh, you can't tell us to be praying. You have been praying since. At the end of the day, what has the prayer gone to? What has the prayer done? You just go and sit down in one place, or some people just be cajoling you. You not even want to think. And that's why some people just, whether they are in a gathering, whether they are whatever, they will just tell them anything. They don't even have the ability to be able to dissect those things. Let us even reason. Even in the Bible, those who were being preached to, they will go back and check what they are being taught to find out whether the preacher or the leader was telling them whether it is true. You have to test. The Bible even says test all spirits, but no, 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 no. Just say talk. Somebody say, "Oh, God said this." They will just use that God to bombard you, to threaten you. So that being said, so this Keyamo matter, their own people, they are the ones who are saying it's getting out of hand. So it's not even from the opposition. They are the ones that this man, the man which is defending APC and all of them, that it will cause more harm than good for them. And they are calling that it should be looked into, or it should just be removed and be replaced with somebody else, because these lies, they are just too obvious to believe. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.